Man, get off me.
You can't come to
Calm down,
SmackDown like
man.
that.
What
What
you
makes
thought
you
was
think
gonna happen?
it was a
I'm
good
telling you.
idea?
I had a feeling this was gonna happen. You think he got the idea from his brother coming on Monday and ruining my championship match?
Listen, it's not my responsibility what happens on Raw. It's my responsibility what happens on SmackDown. And with that being said, you just earned yourself a $10,000 fine.
Well, if you're finding him, find his brother too. Fair is fair, right?
I'll tell you what I'll do. Gentlemen, please escort him from the building.
Easy.
Man, don't
Nick,
touch me.
Easy, easy.
Man,
Hold on,
watch out,
hold on.
Bruce.
Easy. I'm here. Do you think it's necessary? I'll escort him out.
You know what, you're right.
Okay.
Please escort them both from the building.
Sir?
You kicking me out of this building?
Yes, I am. Now, please.
Let the games begin. Let's go.